Well, hello and good morning. Happy Monday. ER Wolf here with Elify, and this is Elify Sprint Planning. So let's talk through it. Today is Monday. You've just gotten, hopefully, a lot of rest, relaxation, and refilling over the weekend, and you're ready to get started with your week. So one of the things that we are adamant proponents of is planning out our week. We call it sprint planning. We do this a lot in technology. We do it in 2-week sprints in the technology world of things, but in the case of sprint planning here, we're talking about doing it in 1-week increments. Why is this so important? Let's talk about it for just a second here, everybody. The first thing that you want to think about when you're talking about sprint planning is, have I made a long-term goal? And for a lot of us, we all have this long-term goal. Maybe it started at the beginning of the year when we set our New Year's resolutions on everything that we're going to be doing, changing, or working towards. And then we set off to achieve this long-term goal. And somewhere along the way, things break down, we burn out, we forget, what have you, and we don't or no longer start making progress. We stop making progress towards that long-term goal. So sprint planning is a tool to help you solve and mitigate the risk of those plans not coming to fruition. So the first question, if you're not making a plan or putting your plan down in writing, you're really planning to fail. We want to put stuff down so that we can focus on those things, what's important right now that we can be focused on this week that's going to make forward progress towards our goals. So that's the number one goal with sprint planning. We take that big, hairy, audacious goal, what you call your BHAG, where you want to get to in the next 12 months. We break it down. Where's that in the next 6 months? Where's that in the next 3 months? Where's that in the next month, 4 weeks, a week? And then we get rid of, outside of our head, all of that stuff that's going to come from a week out from now. And we only focus on the next 7 days. We forget about all the other stuff. We only focus on the next 7 days, and we say, okay, for the next 7 days, what are the big win list items? Okay, and when we think about that, like, what are the 3 things that you can be doing today to make forward progress towards reaching that goal? And that goal could be in your primary business, it could be in your affiliate business, in your Elify business, what have you. You pick what those things are. They're suited to you. This is personalized to you, and you set those goals, okay? And you set that plan and you break that down. You say, in order to reach that, I need to accomplish these things. If it's the affiliate program, I need to be making referrals. And then what activities will drive those referrals? And then you start implementing or allocating time to work on that. You make a plan. What's important now? Maybe I need to follow up with specific people in my business this week. This is what that plan is for. Who am I going to call on Monday or reach out to or text or follow up with or have a meeting with? The same on Tuesday, the same on Wednesday, the same on Thursday. And think about this. Again, we have chaos in our lives every day. Look at the world around us. Noise is coming in from all sides. We need to be focused so we can make forward progress. So think about those win list items. Okay, if you think about it for 7 days, 3 items a day. We all know our math. 3 times 7, 21 items we're going to come up with. You can come up with more, but I think 21 is a good baseline. And then start working on those. If these items have a time allocation, we do this in sprint planning all the time. We'll set a time allocation. I need to do this item this week, and it will take me 1 hour worth of time. That's going to help you fit that in. When you've got an hour to spare, boom, direct focus over there. Or allocate and block in. I need an hour set aside to follow up with people on every morning or Tuesdays or Saturdays or whatnot. Again, it's all about making a plan that works for you and then executing that plan. The whole key here is make the plan. That way you can look down at what you have going on for the week. You can read through every item of what you're doing, why you're doing it, and where you're going to be focused. And then you can eliminate all those other distractions. I don't have to worry about that component that contributes to me achieving my goal. That's not going to come into play until 3 months from now. I can focus on the job at hand and focus on getting those things done and making forward progress in this week. So that when I do this week after week and I'm relentlessly consistent about sprint planning and making a plan and then executing that plan, that week after week I'm making forward progress. Now it's August and a lot of us are still working towards achieving those New Year resolutions that 85% of people already sort of bailed on. So this is the difference, if we talk about that mindset of a champion, of wanting to have the grit to continue on. It's setting yourself up for success and just following your plan and being consistent with executing that plan. And one of those consistent things is making that plan, doing your sprint planning every Monday. Again, we've been on here for 5 minutes. Making your plan should only take 5 to 15 minutes. And then this thing is going to live with you for the next 7 days. It can help you remind yourself of what you have to do, help you prepare for what you have coming up the next day. And then once you have a 7-day plan, guys, look, you don't even have to worry about Friday stuff. You worry about what you have to do on Monday, today, what you're going to get done, and what's going to help you get forward progress. And then you tonight review what you have planned for Tuesday. And then you're going to go into that day already knowing what you need to do, so that when you get done executing all of those things, you can start and get prepared for Wednesday. And you just go through that process so that on Friday, you'll have completed all 21 of those items, and you can look back and do a retrospective. Where did I see success? Could I have done more? Did I not get enough done? Is something carrying over to next week, or could I add more items in the future? And you course correct. And you do that on a weekly basis. So 52 weeks from now, you've gone through a year of making forward progress towards your goals. And I think that's going to make a massive difference for anybody who is not implementing that right now in their business and in their affiliate business. So a few other things. When you think about sprint planning and putting things down into your plan, I like to think that they fall into 2 types of categories. This is a task that I need to get done, okay? Something I need to take care of. I don't care if you have your checklist that you write down on paper, if you put it in a spreadsheet online, if you add those tasks next to your calendar. But tasks are non-time sensitive items. They can get done all right now. They can get done tomorrow. It doesn't matter when you do them, just that you do them this week. So some people like to do their most important task at the very beginning of the week, knock it out, and chip away at those tasks as they go along. Some people like to block time. I'm going to work and allocate an hour every morning, an hour every evening, at my lunchtime, whatever it's going to be for your case, and they're going to contribute time to working on executing those tasks. That's why some of those tasks I recommended earlier, putting a time stamp on, like this task will take me an hour. This task will take me 5 minutes or 15 minutes. So that way you can quickly look at that and start going through and knocking things out. One word of advice, I like doing the, eat that frog, do that thing that you don't want to do first, because what you'll find yourself doing is chipping off the simple tasks and then getting to Friday and realizing your big tasks haven't been accomplished, and then giving yourself the excuse to let them carry over to the next week and letting that cycle repeat. So lay out everything you need to get done. And then on the other end, the other category is time-sensitive stuff. There are certain things that we do every week in our business that are time-specific. They're event-based stuff. Maybe it's this call that you've joined me on now, or that you're watching, or that you allocated some time during the week to watch on your Monday. Again, time-sensitive. We have this every Monday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Okay, let's talk about a few other things as we talk about our week at a glance, because these are other time-sensitive things. So our week at a glance card, this is available within our social groups. If you need that link, please request it within the social group in the community. We'll share this with you. So guys, Sunday, the will, fill, skill, refill. Hopefully everybody dialed it in and got recharged to hit the week hard. Again, we can't just go at 100 miles an hour all the time. Find some time to replenish and refill yourself so that you can pour out. Again, as it says here, you can't pour from an empty glass, everybody. Monday, we're doing sprint planning. Again, we're 10 minutes in on this thing. We maybe got 5 minutes left. So allocating about 15 minutes every Monday to either join me and do your sprint while you're listening to me rant about why it's important to sprint plan, or watch this and then follow up with sitting down and making your plan. In fact, sometimes it's good to just come to this call as a reminder with your plan in hand and make sure you go through that mental checklist of, did I get this right? Did I get that right? Do I have everything ready for the week? So that now after this call ending is like the starting gun going off for the week, guys. And then you're just going to go out there and go at 100% in all areas of that wheel of life on what you're focused on, so that you can maintain that focus and make the forward progress. So we're doing the sprint planning. Tuesdays cannot be missed. This is a time-specific event. Shuffle Q&A. Again, if you feel like you do not know all of the functions that are available in Shuffle, if you're looking to solve a specific use case for your business or for a potential prospect or client's business, join Shuffle Q&A on Tuesdays, okay? There's a link. Click here for the month schedule, and it will pull up the schedule for Q&As, guys. For tomorrow's Q&A on the 10th of August, it is at 11 a.m. Central. That's 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Adjust for your time zone. Kathy Inman, our master trainer, will be on here live with the community to roundtable about anybody's specific topic. So this is topic specific for the attendees of this call. So come with your questions ready. And if you need help doing something or want to learn about some specific attribute of the Shuffle technology, of Elify's technology in general, a builder question, a sharing question, a tracking question, a CRM question, doesn't matter. We want to help you and make sure you're leveraging the tool to all of its availability, okay? Because it's very powerful, but you need to know how to use it. And this Shuffle Q&A is probably the best way to learn in a live setting. From that, guys, we're going to roll out of the Q&A, and we've got business training. So Tuesday's a great way to get training specific on the technology, and Wednesday is this great way to pour into yourself and learn some tips and tricks about running a business, being a business owner, being an entrepreneur. If this is your first foray into entrepreneurship, into affiliate marketing, into doing all that, you want to learn from people who've already gone down that path. So we bring in Edwin and Michael Ray, Edge Global guys. These are master trainers, coaches, mentors, and they want to drop some knowledge on all of us so that we can take those skills, we can apply them in our daily activities, and that can help accelerate us. It's like somebody coming in and giving you, the jet fuel that you need to accelerate forward. So this is another can't miss. Again, you're going to want to allocate maybe an hour on Tuesday for the Shuffle Q&A training, an hour on Wednesday evening for this this business training. And again, this might not always be available to everybody in the Elify Nation for free, but while it is, you should take advantage of it. And if you haven't, make sure to go back and watch some of these replays. Thursday, again, we don't have anything going on. So total time, you got 15 minutes on Monday, maybe an hour on Tuesday, an hour on Wednesday. Then we've got Friday with the founders on Fridays, guys. This is your chance to round table with us at the corporate side. If you have questions about the business, about the technology, about where things are going, about the events that we're holding, anything, and you want to connect directly with us and other people from within the Elify Nation, if you want to share tips, tricks, celebrate successes, you're going to want to join us on Friday. This is probably my favorite event of the week. I look forward to this because it's our opportunity to connect and listen to what you have to say and answer those questions so that you're set up for success, whether it's using the technology, whether it's going out and making referrals and earning a passive residual income. We make ourselves available each and every Friday to go through that. Again, another hour-long session. It's at 10 a.m. Mountain Time on Fridays. Adjust for your time zone and come with your questions. Invite your team to come along. Let's connect and build a community so that we can all be successful together. That's a big Friday event. All of that culminates on Saturday. This is a live call that you can invite people to learn and discover about Elify and about Shuffle. Michael, Ray, and Edwin go through a whole presentation, and they do that on your behalf. We're doing the heavy lifting for you. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can invite people to participate on that Saturday call. You can also take a past Saturday call, load it into a card, and share it out to those people. So inviting is a great way to make those referrals and let us support you and do some of that heavy lifting to help you convert your prospects into customers and earn you commissions. That happens every Saturday, and then we're back repeating the loop on Sunday. So guys, if you think about the total time requirement that you want to sort of allocate, if you're going to go to those live events, you're really looking at maybe three total hours a week. So think about that. We're asking you to invest 3 hours a week into your personal development and growth, from a training aspect on the technology, from a training aspect on the business side, from a way to connect with us and stay on the same page. We're very transparent. And on Mondays to just get a plan, make a plan, stick to your plan, and execute your plan. So with all that said, I've been ranting up here for about 15 minutes. I'm relentlessly consistent on doing this every Monday, not for my own benefit. Look, we've got our plan going on in the background. I'm surrounded by boards, and we're executing our plan. The question is, are you going to be executing your plan this week? So that's the main goal. I remind you as we close this thing out, make your plan. Put it down in writing. Yeah, we all have this mental checklist of what we need to get done, but put it down into writing. What are those tasks? What are those events? What does that look like for this week? And then execute your plan. That's the secret to success. Putting in the work, the energy, the time, and the effort to just tick things off the task list and attend to things that are live. And then watch what happens when you repeat that process several weeks in a row, let alone here we are again in August, and we've been doing this since January, and the amount of forward progress we've made, and hopefully that you've made as well, should be phenomenal. So with that being said, if you have questions, reach out in the social groups. We'll get those answered. Otherwise, make it a great week. You can do this sprint planning for all areas of your life. If you've got that wheel of life and you're focusing on each and every spoke and balancing that out, maybe you're going to make a sprint plan for your physical fitness. Maybe you're making one for your family time or for your mental health. I'm going to check out this day or for an hour here or whatnot, your career, your spiritual side. You can do sprint planning for all of this, and that's really how we live a life by design. So guys, let's live our life by design. Let's make it our best week this week, and I will look forward to seeing everybody on tomorrow's Q&A training with Kathy. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.